Hey everyone, welcome to this video. This one is long overdue. I meant to do this one a while back when I did the video for the original Resident Evil HD upscale pack. So let's go ahead, and this is going to be for the second game. Uh, First, a word of caution, you are going to need the SourceNet version of Resident Evil 2, which is basically the Japanese version. If you try this with any other, image or physical disk, it will not work. It needs to be the SourceNet version. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow along, go ahead and pop open your browser. We're going to go over to this first website here. These will be in the links in the description. So the Classic Rebirth page, and we're going to go to the spot where it has the files for Classic Rebirth for the second Resident Evil. And the disk you're going to need is actually titled Biohazard 2. Again, Biohazard 2, the SourceNet version, is the one you'll need to make this work. So first thing we're going to do here, and I'll follow these instructions because they had instructions for the earlier version. If you follow those videos on YouTube, it will not work properly for you. So just go ahead and follow along with mine, and I'll show you how to do it with a newer version. So first thing we're going to download is the Classic Rebirth DLL. So go ahead and download that. These other things are optional mods. So this one for sure you're going to need. So Classic Rebirth DLL. Then we're going to go ahead and copy the high quality sounds here. And then the only other thing you're going to need from this page, unless you want, different languages, you would download these. But if you're going with straight English, this one here, the movie replacements here, or I'm sorry, not the movie replacements, the high quality sound. There is a reason for us skipping this. So just high quality sound, DLL, and then down here, the official patch. So once you have those three files, you can go ahead and close that. We're going to navigate to the second link here, and we're going to download this file right here. So click on download now. Once you have those three files, just go ahead and jump into the folder where you have the files. So I'm going to do that now. So your folder is going to look like this as far as the zip files that we downloaded. Just extract each one to its own empty folder. You want to open a second window and make sure you have the folder ready for the game itself. And obviously the physical copy of the disk or an image of the disk. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what you need to copy from that folder. So just open up the data folder. We're going to copy everything here minus the bio2 execute. You do not need that one. So just these files here, copy those, paste that into the new folder. And that'll take a bit. We can go ahead and go back to the other folders. So once that is done, we can go ahead and do the DLL file, which is this one here. Now remember, again, you need to make sure this is the one you use. If you use the one with the other package, it will not work. So we're going to go ahead and paste that on there. So far it's going to look like this. Then we're going to do the high quality sounds. Now this is the part where you got to be careful. You notice there's a ddraw.dll on here. Do not use that one. The only things we're getting from here is the folders. So it's going to be these three folders here. Copy that, paste that, and it's going to tell you, you need to overwrite some files. So when that comes out, just go ahead and click on it, have the files replaced. We're going to jump back in there. So that should be done in a few seconds. Once that's done, we're going to do the HD mod itself. And that's the reason why we did not use the other movie pack, because these are already upscaled and look even better with this one. So we're going to go ahead, highlight those files, Control A, copy those. We are going to paste that in here. And once that is done, we are going to make sure that that last file, bio2 1.10, is also in the folder. So go ahead and confirm that you want to replace the files. You can also paste the file we just copied in there. So when you're done, it's going to look like this here in just a second. So this is all you're going to see on your end when you're going to launch the game. So once you have that done, you're ready to go. You can, unmount the game. You're not going to need it, or take it out of the drive. What we're going to do is launch this executable right here, you're going to get this message that it couldn't detect registry or INI settings. That's because it's the first time. So go ahead and click OK. Now on here, you need to be careful. For this to work correctly, you need to have RGB 888 picked, and you can choose your resolution here. Now just a quick note, this may or may not show properly on the the movie screen, because it may scale the movie incorrectly, since I'm doing this at 1920 by 1080. So just go ahead and pick your resolution here. I'll go ahead and pick full screen. On this part here, you can go ahead and enable these as you prefer. The gameplay options, you can click those if you wish. On here, you need to make sure that this legacy frame rate is unchecked. And then for your joystick, you want to make sure that this is chosen. If you don't see anything down here, just make sure you pick the correct type of joystick input you have. Mine is raw, so as you can see, when I switched it, the joystick did show. So once you follow these instructions and you've got this all checked, you're good to go. You can go ahead and launch the game, and we'll just let this boot up here real quick. As you can see, even the intro is upscaled. You can tell that everything on here looks way better. If you did it correctly, we'll notice the message at the bottom that the Resident Evil 2 HD mod by Team MX is showing. If you see that, then the instructions would follow correctly. So we'll just go ahead and start this here real quick.
Resident Evil 2.
We'll just let this go through a little bit. As you can hear, the sounds now are crystal clear. You can also notice the old movies are upscaled.
American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible...
We'll go ahead and bypass that. We'll look at a little bit at the intro movie here. And as you can see, they did a real nice job upscaling the movies.
What have we got here?
Alright, so I went ahead and jumped right into the game, so there you are. So once you go in there and you make sure the game is working, go ahead and go into the options screen, and we're going to go ahead and show you how you can set up the keys to your preference on here. So just go ahead and enter the key config, and what you can do on here, just go ahead and leave the spots highlighted, and it'll show you an animation of what that option does. So you can go ahead and change that. So that's basically when you're getting ready to aim. So on here they have it set to the button 6, so you can go ahead and put that to what you want. And then the fire, you can also press whatever button you want on your joystick. Same thing for the run. You can change the status button also. So basically just go through here and pick your preferences, and then you can be done with those settings on here. And then once those are done, you can go ahead and hit exit, and then click change, and those settings will be saved for you. So I'll just jump back in there to show you that they've been saved. So as you can see, everything has been changed to what you wanted. So we can go ahead and jump out of the game. So that is all now set up for you. So if you guys make use of the videos, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That's how you're going to help me, get the views and so forth, or make the channel available to more people. So go ahead and hit that. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a comment. If you have any questions, just post it on the comment section, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a good one.